Go hard, or go home. 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 Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home.
Player loses his value to offer him up. Like what bro just said, like what Marquise was just talking about. I offered him Xavier Worthy after that man had 3 touchdowns in 2 weeks. So it was like you strike while the iron's hot. Don't wait till your dude give you 4 points 2 weeks in a row. Then you like, hey man, you still want that guy? No.
Not at all.
No. I asked you for him 3 weeks ago. No, hell no.
That's the buy low, sell high formula. I mean, you get it while the getting is good. Like I don't understand it, man, and I really don't understand it. And I know players like people like to hoard in fantasy football. You know what I'm saying? And I used to early on playing fantasy football, but man, sure, you got to change it with the seasons, boy. Like that, though, when those values dip, and I don't know, man. Look at his schedule coming up. I don't know, boy. I need to go ahead and get rid of him while I can, because it'd be hard to get rid of players.
Remember a few weeks ago we had the whole debate after I traded you Marvin Harrison Jr. Everybody tried for Travis Kelce. Kelce at the time was only getting about 5 points a game. Everybody, oh man, you woo. I was like, are y'all paying attention to football? Now everybody see what I'm talking about. You're not paying attention to the game of football and how the game works. You gotta know where the receptions going and where they going. And this is only my second year. So it's like I shouldn't be this far ahead of as far as strategy than other people. But love to everybody, man. It's NPR, man. It's what we do.
Some people don't evolve though.
Yeah, they stay stuck. Definitely. And I'm only saying that speaking for myself and holding myself accountable, man, because I was one of those people, boy. It's certain players I'd be like, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, put it like this. If this was last year before last, man, like I'm keeping who I traded away all this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping Sun God. Or I can't even say last year because I traded him to Marquise last year. You know what I'm saying? He won the chip with him. But I'm just saying, like, far as like players that I know that I've got rid of, I don't even try to hoard on them, man. I really be looking at it like for what it is. Like, okay, they nice, but what can I get, with a better value down the stretch for? Like, start looking at those playoff games, man, because I know me personally, that's why I've been hurting at, year after year after year after year, man, get into that first round. And then I got players on teams that's pretty much already in the playoffs and they ain't even really running, you know what I'm saying, like they was doing week 7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? And you just be looking at them like, dang, bro, like they got the backups in. What in the world? But yeah, that's just how it goes. That's definitely how it go, fellas, man. But you already know what it is, man. We back with another edition, another episode, man, on this beautiful Friday evening with my bros, man. Welcome to the NPR Fantasy Football League, man. Like always, I'm your host and commissioner. Stay dangerous, Commissioner Bold, but stay dangerous on the standard side. Pop out and show ninjas on the PPR side. Yes, sir. Without our co-commissioner tonight, Big Cup, man. He taking a ride. I know he said he was going to check out a fight tonight, so shout out to him, broski. Make it back to us safely. Let's move on, man. Cool. What's good, my guy?
Oh, shit. Hold on, y'all.
Live and in effect.
Yes, sir.
They're trying to got the old man lungs over here. Me. What it do, man? That's just I sounded like Fred Sanford for a second. Hold on,
hey man.
I thought you were starting the car up over there.
Man, I sound like it got coronavirus.
Anybody got time for that?
For real, man. The Midwest monster himself, man. He had a hell of a night last night. We're gonna get into it. I'm talking about a hell of a night, man.
Blondie! Blondie! I see you,
boy.
Baby.
Almost 100 off 3 players is crazy.
Boy. Right, I don't think have I ever seen it? But yeah, man, without further ado, man, we got my broski, man. Marquise revenge season, sweet revenge season, and the PPR side of things, man. Our champ was good, broski.
Hey, we in here. What's happening with you?
Man, you know what it is. Another day, another time to clock in, man, and let's get it. I mean, it's
Let's
week
get
10,
it.
bros.
Oh
4 weeks. I'm
yeah.
putting up 8, but 4 weeks left, man. 4 weeks. I'm excited, bro. I threw 8 up. 4
Yeah.
weeks left, man. And then after that, man, playoffs. It's the pendulum swing, man. You already know what it is, bro. So, like we said every week, man, we've been saying it since week one, man. Plug and play your best players, man. Make those trades. Trade deadline coming November 27th, man, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, that's just what it do, man. That's just what it do, man. Hey, before we get into anything else, man, let's talk about this game last night. As far as hell of a game. Hell of a game, man. Baltimore Ravens, man, won by 1 point, man, against the Cincinnati Bengals. If you did not check this game out last night, the first 2 quarters, especially I put it like this, the first half, man, it was a defensive struggle. You know, I was watching it, I was just like, man, like I don't know, somebody got to break out and score, somebody got to do something, man. But that second half, man, they went on yeah, it just exploded from there, man. So there you have it. You score 35-34. The Ravens escape at home, and they all purples. I thought those uniforms was dope last night.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I thought
Super
those was
hard.
dope. Hey, but look, I got a question for you guys pertaining to this game, man. And y'all just let me know, man. And it's no particular order. Was this more of a offensive burst from both sides, or was this more of a defensive struggle with the teams? You know what I'm saying? Because we know how great the offenses can be, but we know their defenses are not too good. So let me
Bad
know, how do y'all feel?
bad defense.
What defense was being played after the first half, man?
None.
None.
After the first
Absolutely.
half, wasn't no defense being played, dog. That was a gun show out there.
Man. Man.
Man, oh man. And
I went to sleep. I think when I went to sleep, I think it was like I think it was I think it was tied 28-28, if I'm not mistaken. I
mhm.
saw that I checked it real fast. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to tune in because I saw right after halftime. I think the Bengals went up like 21-7 or something crazy like that. And I was like, yeah, I
Yep.
don't know about this night. So then I checked back. I'm like 28-28. All right. Then I go to sleep. And I wake up, I get on the bed out, and I see everybody like, oh, that game crazy type thing. I'm like, man, let me check this out, see what I missed. And I see this, I'm like, wow, that game turned around.
Hey, as bad as I wanted to go to fall asleep on it, man, because I was dog tired last night, bro. I was like, man, I cannot turn this TV off right now, man, because it was Lamar Jackson, bro. I mean, if it was he was either Derrick Henry was running the ball, especially when, like you said, it was 21-7. And after halftime, that's when Derrick Henry scored, became 21-13 because Justin Tucker missed extra points, man. My favorite kicker in the world, man, missing these points, bro. Jay Witt has him on his team, and I dropped him earlier, but yeah, that's what happened. And before you know it, man, it was just lights out. The Zay Flowers of the world. You have Mark Andrews score a tutty, and then Jamar Chase, man. Oh my gosh, cool, man. I can't even. I don't even know, bro. Like, looking at your fantasy squad right now, standard, man, 91.4 already. 3 players played last night. You call some call it a bit stat, some call it a triple stat. Joe Burrow, man, 428 yards, 4 TDs. He gave you a whopping 33.6 points. Chase Brown, you had the running back, man, 42 yards, a TD. He did fumble, but he still ended up with 13.4. And then you have Jamar Chase, man. Jamar Chase balled last night, 264 yards, 11 receptions, 3 touchdowns, 44.4 on the standard side of things. And he almost had a 50 burger in PPR. And I just looked at that because our co-commissioner Cup has him. Man, yo, how you feel about your team, man, going into week 10, man?
Shit, man. Timing is everything. You know, Chase has been. I mean, I'm pretty sure, based on numbers wise, fantasy numbers wise, he's been either number one or number two wide receiver pretty much about most of the year.
Mm-hmm.
So he's been doing pretty well most of the year,
Mm-hmm.
pretty consistently. I think he's leading the league in receiving touchdowns, and I think he's either first or second in yards with Jetters. But Jetters ain't played yet till Sunday. But Overall, man, this was like I said, man, this was just timing. It's kind of reminiscent of last year. I had DJ Moore on that Thursday night game with DJ Moore went crazy last year
Yeah.
on Thursday night. Him and Justin
I
Fields.
had him in standard. Yeah,
hmm
yeah. Put
I remember that game. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember that game.
It's reminiscent of that kind of to me. Where it's just it's just about timing, man. Y'all know this, man. Y'all been playing fantasy a lot longer than me, man. It's just about guys coming up big where they supposed to. Off mic, Marquise was just talking about, Pacheco coming back and Nico
hmm
coming back. It's about when you need that iron to strike. Uh, the timing is everything. So I'm just happy, man. It's been a roller coaster with them two as the stack that I had all year. But I just kind of knew eventually. It's like, well, Chase was my first round pick, so it's like
Mhm.
I wasn't trading him, and I had to ride it out with one way or the other. Uh,
Yeah.
like I said last week in the chat, man. Shout out my boy Jay Witt, man. Don't let them GDs in the door. I was 1-4 a month ago, and now we 3-1. The last about to be 4-1 after this week. So the
Get
last
away from that 8C.
fat. I ain't.
And
I'm
the
not. I
and the
promise you.
seventh.
I
Get away from
promise.
the AC. I'm trying to tell you.
I
Get away from
promise you don't want these.
if you at least want to get past the first round, get away from that AC.
You don't want these problems. You don't want these problems. I promise you do
Hey,
not want this. Gonna be
hey.
like what was that? What was that? Matt Barnes
Oh,
and
we
Steve.
got each other in standard next week. I'm gonna see you, Playboy.
Ooh wee.
I'm gonna see you, Playboy. Let me
Nico
handle.
Ooh
is Nico
wee.
is Nico back?
Oh no, not yet.
I ain't
Well,
worried
he's
about.
technically he ain't cleared yet. He ain't
I ain't
cleared
worried
yet.
about that.
Yeah.
But
You
I
gonna
got
need.
Nico in PPR. I got Nico in PPR.
Oh.
And
Okay.
standard, you gotta worry about just the team in general.
You see what you got to worry about now. Hey, them boys woke
Hey,
now. Them
you
boys
better
woke.
hope they better replicate that next week. They better
I
give you
love it.
175.
Them boys woke. They ain't got to give me 91 next week. I ain't expecting that. I ain't
They
never.
gonna need to. They gonna need to because Jalen Hurts. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, I got Jalen. I went and I drafted the
Hey,
quarterback early this year for a reason.
hey, I'm glad. Look, and one thing about it, man, my commanders, he ain't doing no tush push on us next Thursday night. So
Um,
I ain't
um,
even worried about that.
barbecue chicken alert! Barbecue
Yeah,
chicken
all of that.
alert! Barbecue
All of that.
chicken alert!
All of that. Yeah, I'm looking at y'all
Yeah,
matchup now for next week, man. The only one that's on the bow is Herbert. So, you
yeah,
just gotta find somebody to put in his spot. But yeah.
But
yeah.
no,
Yeah, man, that's
just to put a bow on this game, man. Though, if ever there was a MVP moment for Lamar Jackson, man, this was definitely it, dog. Down 21-7, man. Uh, Derrick Henry was good, but he didn't go nuts like he been going
I'm
the last
glad he
couple.
didn't. I'm glad he didn't.
So this was one of them games he really had to figure it out, and Burrow was putting up numbers on the other side. So now you got to go have a shootout with a top notch quarterback, and he did what he had to do, man.
Yeah.
Henry got it a touchdown, but for the most part, this was Lamar making an epic comeback, man. So I think we're looking at a 3-time MVP, unless Mahomes go on some magnificent streak, only because they undefeated right now. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
Mahomes will be in the discussion. And Jared Goff playing his ass off, but this was an MVP moment for Lamar, man. That was a hell of a game, and I love the uniforms that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Them joints they
Amazon
pretty
Prime got the
jazzy.
best. They got the best like HD in the world, bro. Like
Mhm.
I can see the
They
shine.
do, yeah.
I can see the shine coming off their helmets and shit like that, dog. Like
Yeah, they
Amazon
definitely do.
fire with the HD, man. That look good.
Yeah, they definitely got it, bro. Speaking of, man, my light just went out. I'll get that fixed momentarily. Hey, speaking of, we was talking about the playoffs, man. I want to get into it, like our playoffs. Let's start on the standard side of
Woo.
things, man. Yeah, here's the bracket right here, man. Oh my gosh.
No, it's not. No, that's not the bracket.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's
if
not
the
the
play
bracket.
look, if the playoffs started this week, this is what we have right here, man. Yeah, why so serious? Revenge season. That's number one with number 8, as you guys you can see Gridiron Gods and Indy Taliban 4 and 5, Midwest Monster and Team Myers, man. If that was the stand, that would be a great matchup. Number 3 and number 6. And then you got I myself, Stay Dangerous versus number 7, IRS 757, which I just whooped on him last week. So yeah,
Cool.
this I like Cool said, it's not the end all be all, but this is major right here.
Stay right there, Cool. You stay right there.
I'm coming up because I'm not worried about going backwards. I'm coming up a couple.
No, just stay right there. You good right there. I'm trying to tell you. That way you can at least see the second round. I'm not trying to put you out early.
No, because what's my seed, right? I'm the 6th. I'm not gonna see you until down the road. And
that's why I'm trying to say stay right in that area. Stay like right there. Don't stay away from that 7 and the 8. Just stay away from the 7 and 8.
I'm gonna go to like 4. And
there you go. There you go.
Go to like 4.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna
smack you in the second round. I'm gonna smack you around.
Negative. But I'm gonna show you what that trophy look like though. I'm gonna show you what it looks like.
Yeah, you gonna show them your trophy you got now.
I'm gonna show you what both of them look like because I'm snatching both of them.
Nah, it ain't gonna happen.
I'm snatching both of them. It's written in the cards, dog.
You better not let it
happen. I'm gonna let you go ahead and have that glory on saying that, man. I already
no. But listen to me. You know this is factual. You done seen since we've been in the league how my years have started. None that started like this, and this so happened to come after a championship. That is no coincidence.
Finish strong, my brother. Finish strong.
My third fantasy eye is open. My third fantasy eye is open. I'm running through this. Through both leagues, I'm 15-3, best record.
Finish strong, bro. I'm telling you, I hate for you to have that nice old record, man, and then
this ain't the time of old. This ain't the time of old, and it didn't happen last year in PPR either. Because
it didn't.
Yeah. And I was the lowest ranked seed, and I would still finish higher than 2 of the teams with the tie for the best records.
Yeah, it didn't at all, man. Yeah. But that's what I love about you know what I'm saying, fantasy football, man.
Hey, real quick, my bad,
go ahead.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Hey, they done left the G's in the dough. Yeah, they done left the G's in the dough. Hey, they done left the G's in the dough.
That right?
All right, that's it. My bad. No, we don't want no copyright infringement. My bad.
Hey, when you look at it, man, and I love if it's anything that I do when I look at everybody's team, man, I just like looking at like the matchups and the schedule. Like I don't even care about who play who for real. I'm looking at your players and seeing what they gonna look like down the road next week, playoff times, and all of that, man. So it should be fun-filled. A fun-filled time coming down the stretch for real, man. Because when you look at it, man, gosh, man, 2 7-2 teams. And me and Marquise actually play each other week 13, man. So at least I put it like this, bro. At least we know we should be in the playoffs at that moment. You know what I'm saying? And it should be just be jockeying for position, but everybody else will be fighting too. So yeah, this is the standard side of things, man. Let's move right along. And this is the PPR Superflex side of things. So yeah, this pretty much wide open right here, man. Cool is in the 8th spot as of now. This is what they were just talking about. Marquis Sweet Revenge Season is sitting right there, number 1. So if the playoffs was to start this weekend, this would be the matchup. They were just talking about it. So you got Saratoga Pirates number 4 at number 5, Team Avalia. You got Team Myers PPR at Pity Pat Patton at the 3 and 6 spot. And then I myself pop out on Show Ninjas at the number 7. I will be playing Rich Dad Poor Dad. Our reigning PPR champ from last year. He changed his name up for Pollard Greens. Yeah, he been taking a slide too, for real. You know what I'm saying? And he definitely been taking a slide. So yeah, this race right here is
played this week.
And y'all play this week. Yeah, he definitely need a win. So
I don't know how man. I don't know how that took a turn, man. That my PPR was 4-2 a few weeks ago, man. And we on a 3-4 game losing streak, man. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna figure it out though. We're gonna figure it out.
Oh yeah, 1 week at a time. You know what I'm saying? This is the start of the 4-week stretch right here that's leading us until week 5. Week 14 and then week 15 going into the playoffs. So that's big time, man. I'm just looking at everybody matchups and stuff this week. Yeah. People got to win, man. There's some people out here that really got to win. They try to stay alive,
Yeah.
and I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to slide. I was a number 6, number 5, number 6. I'm already at number 7 right now, so I got a
I'm not
pretty
gonna tell
decent
you
matchup.
out of this, I don't team of value gonna be the one to slide. Watch what I tell you.
You think so?
Yeah, I didn't tell
Yeah.
him. I don't think he's gonna make the playoffs. I didn't tell him. I don't think he's gonna make the playoffs.
But he like that look, and that's a bold prediction, bro. Because if he lose this week in standard, man, he gonna he
He
down
in
there.
trouble. He in trouble.
Yeah, he down there, man. So
But
that could be.
the team that I at this point that this and Saratoga Pirates, he's one of the highest scoring teams. Kokomish
Mhm.
is one of the highest scoring teams in the league, and it's just like he just been. It's unfortunate. Like it just luck ain't been on his side so far.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so Team of Value does have yeah, he got Nico Collins, man. I mean, they still got him on the IR right now. He got him plugged in to start. He should be active tomorrow. You know how they do on Saturdays, or whatnot. And hopefully Cooper Cup, he's questionable to play. So yeah, this should be a strong matchup to finish out with Cool on. That's the standard side of things. Yeah, man, that's going down. Hey man, let's get into it. Let's keep it rolling, man. Y'all want to get into some of these NFL picks before we
Yeah.
move on?
Oh, let me go ahead.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get into them. Let me bring this up right here, man. Yeah, and I put it in the chat. I'm actually leading right now. Yeah. I know you guys missed a few games here and there. I'm actually leading 85-54. Cool, you right behind me, 84-55. And then you got Cup and Marquise are tied, 76-63. So but I do know those two right there. They missed their weeks or whatnot, and hopefully Cup plugged his in this week. I did remind him because he missed Thursday night, so he's the only one. So pretty much everybody picked Baltimore last night, so we're gonna skip over there. Besides Cup, he didn't make his picks, but he should have continued making his picks on the rest of the games here. But yeah, let's move it right along, man. The New York Football Giants at the Carolina Panthers, and this game is actually in what Munich,
Yep.
Germany. Yeah,
Yep.
so yeah, they crossed the pond for
Y'all
this
know
one
who I
on
got.
Sunday night.
We on the
Yeah,
two
definitely know who
about
you
the
got.
2 game winning streak.
Definitely know who you got. So yeah, here we go, man. Everybody pick the Giants. Of course, Marquise, without a shadow of doubt, man, you gotta go with your squad. So yeah, man, this should be a good one, man. I really believe it. If the Panthers beat the Giants, they benching Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
That's my bold prediction. I'm telling
might
you, they
fire the,
bench him.
might fire the coaches too.
Yeah, the ball might be on the hot seat too, man. Yeah, definitely. Cause yeah, that won't be pretty, but yeah, man. Atlanta at New Orleans. Marquise, you picked the Saints, man. Everybody else picked Atlanta.
I picked the Saints.
Yeah, you picked the Saints on this one.
Oh, I did not
You-
mean to do that. I thought I picked Atlanta. My bad.
okay, well, shit, you can change that. Everybody picking Atlanta on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
definitely
thought
picking
I picked
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I can't see the Saints beating you know what I'm saying, stopping Bijan Robinson and you know, even if Drake London, man, when we get into the injury report, even if he's not playing, he's
They,
questionable.
they couldn't even
They
beat
got
us.
yeah, they got too many weapons. Definitely, man. Yeah, and the Saints did fire Dennis Allen. Yeah, and that whole debacle with Mike Thomas and Derek Carr going back and forth on
Yeah.
Twitter, man, it's a
Gave,
mess.
and you gave up your only cover corner. So I
Right,
mean,
and we appreciate you. I mean, even though he's not playing this week,
yeah.
but we definitely appreciate Lattimore. We need him. We definitely need him in DC. But yeah, Buffalo at Indianapolis. Colts. I was struggling with this pick right here, man, but I'm going with the Bills on this only because Flacco. That's the reason why I was struggling. I wanted to pick the Colts, but Michael Pittman Jr. is not playing, so yeah, everybody picked the Bills on this one right here. So I figured that would happen. Denver at Kansas City. Would this be an upset game? I don't think so.
No.
8-0. Everybody picked the Chiefs, man. Yeah, I don't think so. I think Denver will play hard, but they don't have enough for Kansas City. Not at all. Especially with D Hop, man. What he displayed last Monday night against the Buccaneers. Yeah, man. Yeah, they dangerous. Minnesota Vikings, man. Skol at Duval. Let's go. Everybody pick Pick the Vikings to beat Jacksonville. I mean, no brainer. If I'm not mistaken, I think Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, Matt Jones is starting. Trevor Lawrence will be out. So, yikes. Yes, moving right along, man. Cool, your Bears, man. Bear down versus the New England Patriots. I did pick the Bears. Marquise picked the Bears. Everybody picked the Bears. I mean, no brainer. Definitely a no brainer
I
on that
kind
one.
of feel the same way that y'all feel about that Giants game. If we lose this game at home to is Drake May starting?
That I do not know.
I think they said Drake May was playing, but
And
even
he's
so, I mean a
yeah.
2-17 at home. If we lose this game, Eberflus better not get on the bus. They better leave
Just leave him.
just leave them there. I mean, it's a home game, so just
Yeah.
let them catch the bus home or something. The train right there by Soldier Field. It'd be all right. But yeah,
Right there. Good, great. Cold blooded.
Cold
Leave
blooded.
him.
you cannot, dog. I mean, I mean, realistically, you're not catching Detroit, and you probably not catching Minnesota unless they just fall off. So I mean, if you got any chance at a stand,
This is
this
it.
you gotta win the easy games, and I'm
Yeah.
not. I mean, it's cool. You got a rookie quarterback. I wasn't planning on winning the Super Bowl this year, but you can't go out like just looking. We've been looking just trash the last couple of weeks. Dog. We started 4-2. It's just been trash. It was
Yeah,
trash
but
for the couple of them that first little month of the season. It wasn't that great. We was kind of winning on defense. So I
yeah.
mean, it's a regression right now. I never liked Eberflus, to be honest with you. And then you fired this past offseason. They got rid of the whole offensive staff and kept him. I don't understand that. You drafted a rookie quarterback, #1 overall. Why would you keep a defensive coordinator and get rid of the offensive staff? You might as well just a clean house, get rid of
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. I definitely agree with that one. No pushback from that one. Definitely agree with that one. Yeah, man. Everybody with the Bears. Next up, man, Pittsburgh Steel Curtain Steelers, man, versus my Washington Commanders. Let's see. I know I picked my Commanders. Marquise did pick the Steelers over everybody. How you feel about that pick, bro?
I mean, it was a toss up for me. I ain't even gonna lie to
Yeah,
you. I wanted to pick the Commanders, but I'm just not so, man. It's like I'm not saying it's a fluke, but it's more just like, hey, man, it's a wave, and they just if they continue to ride it, okay. But Pittsburgh got a solid one of the best defenses in the league this year. So it's like
they do.
if they beat
They
Pittsburgh,
definitely do.
then you can't say nothing more than you got to give them their props at that point. Hey, look, man, you know what I mean. So if they beat Pittsburgh, I'm willing to say I'd be wrong on this one. That's more what this is about. I'm glad to see them doing good for once because considering the last godly, so it's almost
Don't
like
even put a
Carolina.
number on it.
You feel me? Just almost like
Yeah,
Carolina. So it's like to see them finally hit. Yeah, man. I hope this is real, but right now. I'm still saying, hey, it's not fluke, but it's more just like a flash in the pan. Like they just got hot. They found what made them right now. And I'm like, you know how it is. The NFL gonna catch up to you. So whether or not they adjust or not, it remains to be seen because there's still a lot more season left.
yeah, definitely a lot more season. And
But that boy
one thing,
Jaden Daniels is a problem though.
yeah, I think he's he.
I was telling the buyer this that Daniels was better than Caleb Williams, and he kept telling me Caleb Williams is generational, and I'm like Jaden Daniels is a problem too.
Both of them are.
Yeah.
Both of them are. You know what I'm saying? What I mean, to speak for Jaden Daniels and this one right here, man. I look at it like this, bro. Like when you got somebody like Cliff Kingsbury, man, I always question, would Caleb thrive with him? I believe so. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the weapons that the Bears have. Like it's just, it's a different play call, man. That's all. Not doing too much, but you're doing enough to help you know what I'm saying, your rookie quarterback out and giving them that confidence. Everybody, I remember the first game of the season we played the Buccaneers. It was like, oh, he just throwing 10-yard passes here and there. Yeah, he got to get his feet wet. You know what I'm saying? You got to get his feet wet. And especially I get tired of the hoop and hollering about, well, Washington haven't played a defense yet. Man, we playing who on the schedule right now? Just like we got Pittsburgh coming up. We don't even have B-Rob playing, man. So it is what it is. Next team up. If we win, we at home. We win, and we keep it moving. But yeah, That's just what that is, bro. Moving on, San Francisco 49ers, man, they will be getting CMC back. That's big right there versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. I'm going with Tampa Bay on this one. Let me see what you guys pick. You guys pick the 49ers. The only reason I'm going with Tampa Bay on this one, man, Tampa Bay will be at home, and they just came off of that heartbreaker playing Kansas City. They played a hell of a matchup against Kansas City, the Super Bowl champs, man. So I can't see the 49ers coming in Tampa Bay. Leaving with a win, man. I definitely can't see that, bro. So
CMC seems to unlock Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy don't
yeah, I believe that.
he don't
Yeah,
ever seem to look like himself unless CMC is on the field. And
yeah,
now that he got CMC back, I think Purdy do what he's supposed to do.
yeah.
What did Jay-Z say? I got my swagger back.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, man. So Tennessee Titans at the Chargers. I picked the Chargers. Everybody picked the Chargers on this one. They're at home. Yeah, big time right there. I would have loved to see Mike Williams go back to the Chargers, man. I think Herbert need that big threat wide receiver, but Palmer and the other young wide receiver core definitely gotta come alive. So everybody put the Chargers on that. Another big game right here, man. The New York Jets at the Cardinals. I picked the Jets. Everybody picked the Jets to beat the Cardinals. Yeah, that's for a whole other day. This is a big one right here. Well, not really. I mean, Dak Prescott is hurt, so I don't know if Cooper Rush and what he's going to do. But Philly versus Dallas, man, divisional game. I would love the Cowboys to beat Philly just because we play Philly next week, week 11 for the division. And yeah, everybody pick Philly.
Philly gonna wear their ass out.
They can't stop
Just
the run, and you got to play Philly.
gosh, bro.
You got this play Saquon. My
Gosh
goodness,
almighty,
Lord,
man.
that
Saquon.
that backwards jump hurdle, whatever, man. Listen to me, man. If they don't implement that in the next match, I'm gonna be highly upset.
Yeah, that was tough. That was tough, bro. Definitely tough right
That
there.
man is different.
Yeah, he definitely different. Houston at Detroit, man. Well, no, actually, Detroit is at Houston. I'm going with Detroit on this one. I'm pretty sure everybody's going with Detroit. Yeah, even with Nico back, man. I just feel like, and Joe Mixon.
It ain't even for certain he playing.
Yeah, so I'm definitely going with Detroit on this one. Everybody's going with Detroit. 7-1. Yeah, they on a rampage right here. This is an interesting right here on Monday night, man. Rams versus Miami Dolphins. I'm going with the Rams. Cool going with the Rams. Marquise going with the Dolphins. You think they eat this win out on the road?
They have to. This is do or die. Their playoffs depends on it. Like if they gonna make their move now to they gonna have to let this thing go. This is do or die for this point. This their season.
Yeah,
You know, I think
2-6.
it's interesting you bring that point up too, because I think you might have to look. Sometimes you got to look at teams in reverse. Are the Dolphins really trying to win?
Mm,
Maybe I don't know. Shador Sanders is from Florida. I don't know. Maybe they ready to move on from Tua. I don't know. It's a lot of money, lot of money you got to eat. But I mean,
yeah,
or you draft a guy high and let him sit a year behind Tua and just wait for Tua to get hurt again. I'm not wishing that on Tua. I'm not wishing
yeah,
hurt on or injury on anybody. I'm just saying, based on his history, are they trying to do you? If you the Dolphins, what you playing for? You're not catching Buffalo, and based on the fact that you already got 6 L's, the other wild card teams probably are not probably catching them at this point.
yeah.
What's the
Oh
urgency?
no. I think they can if they go on the little win streak, they can get into the wild card.
Yeah, it's possible. I'm not, but I mean, I guess what I'm saying is long term. You know how teams think.
Yeah, well, that's why I say after this is what this game. If they win this game, then I don't think they're gonna pack it up.
Okay,
I don't because there's still a chance.
okay.
But
Yeah.
if they lose this game, then I can very well see them tanking for the rest of the year to get ready for next year and try again. Because they started this year. Majority of this year they lost a lot of defensive starters, and it was just like one after another, season in the injury. So it's like maybe they just like, hey, if we can make some magic happen, then we can. If not, I think now that makes sense on what you were saying. Then yeah, that's why I say I think this is their game to prove it. Just do or die.
Yeah. You know what's interesting? That we talking about the Dolphins too in that light, man. I really thought that them losing Tua in that fashion. I thought the run game was going to be strong enough to like keep them afloat. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah.
A Chain, Mostert, of course, Mostert was hurt. The rookie sensation that's everybody thought was going to break out, and Jalen Wright. Like, I really thought the run game was going to keep them afloat, but obviously it lets the pass opens up the run. I mean, well, you can know the run opens up the pass and it creates the play action, but at the same time, it's just not happening, man. And then I just feel like, man, that I thought, man, the Dolphins defense used to be way better than what it is, way better than what it is.
And
But
that's the thing too. The Dolphins they have a timing offense. If you ever notice, like
yeah,
a lot of Tua's throws, that's what that was always his best attribute. He don't have a big arm, and he's obviously not a big man, but he was always just accurate with his timing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna put the ball
Yeah.
where it need to be. He's been doing that since college or whatever,
Roll
and
Tide.
that's kind of how they offense is based. It's not a he don't got the like the Mahomes kind of like Mahomes gonna drop back on a 5-step drop and then he'll just extend the play for another 2-3 seconds, wait for somebody to get open type of thing. That's not
hmm
the Dolphins offense. So that's why, what you saying, about the run game sustaining them, it couldn't. It's not it was never gonna be able to. They need big plays. They gotta get the ball downfield to Waddle and Tyreek for that
yeah,
offense to work. It's not they can't just hand it off like that.
yeah. No, I definitely agree, man. Great take, man. NFL picks already done, man. Hey, one more before we get out of here. I gotta ask you guys, man. Trade deadline was Tuesday. Here we have it, man. You can pick your winner, you can pick your loser, or however y'all guys want to do it, man. But here we go. So obviously, D Hop and what he did and what he has done, over the years on other teams or what have you. Man, he fit right in with Kansas City. Definitely fit right in. So to me, that's my winner so far. We can go all the way back to Devontae Adams being traded from the Jets. From the Raiders to the Jets. But this is my winner right here, D Hop. I can't really pick a loser right now because maybe at the no, I will pick a loser. I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys for trading for Jonathan Mingo. That's who I'm
Mhm.
picking as my loser. That's who
Thank
I'm
you,
picking
though.
as my loser.
Thank you, Dallas.
Yeah, that's who I'm picking as my loser. Because out of all the positions in the world that you need, you really go trade for a wide receiver. Yeah, I don't understand that. But let me hear y'all opinion, man. Marquise, I'll start with you, man. You said thank you, dollars, man. Any winners and losers on this side?
Uh, I don't. I can't say for certain right now. I ain't really, paid too much attention because a few of them we ain't even really seen with their new teams yet. So
True.
we don't know what type of impact most of these trades gonna have, and probably for like 2, 3 more weeks. So, but the first one I could think of is D Hop to Kansas City because now that's another weapon for Pat Mahomes. So it's just like I think that's a winner. Devontae Adams going to the Jets is going to help them a lot more than people realize. They just
Yeah.
got to get that going. Hopefully they can, or they ain't going to have much to play for either. Uh, Lattimore to DC was another one because they needed cornerback help and they got it. Now, what Lattimore they gonna get? I don't know because he's been slipping these last few years. He ain't been the same Marshawn Lattimore. Oh, not unless your name Mike
Facts.
Evans. And
Yeah.
if your name not Mike Evans, 9 times out of 10, you could probably have a good game against Marshawn Lattimore these last few years. So it's like,
Yeah.
which Lattimore we gonna get? It remains to be seen. That could be another winner. As far as losers, definitely Dallas. My God.
Yeah.
Y'all need running back help. Y'all need offensive line help. Y'all, of all the things y'all could have got, y'all get another wide receiver. I don't
Yeah.
understand that, but I thank you for getting Jonathan Mingo away from our roster. Hopefully he could thrive there. It is what it is. It just didn't work out here. God bless him.
Hey, cool. Before you go, bro, I love that take, Marquise. Not just saying this because he's on my team now, but like you said, we don't know what we're gonna get with Lattimore. Even when he's been off, he's still that Lattimore. He's that 4-time Pro Bowler. But I think this new environment, man, this new team, and this little spark that we got can, potentially, once healthy, get the hamstring together. He can get a little more juice, a little bit more motivation, man. Going from 2-17 to a 7-2 team. So yeah, but cool, man. Any winners and losers on this, this end? I mean, so far.
I I think D Hop goes without saying. That's like a hand in glove fit, man. You talking about a dude who just throw it to him. Just,
Yeah.
just, just figure out just find a little few plays for him. Just throw it to him. He gonna always figure out a way to come down with the ball. I ain't say it's not too many dudes I've ever seen in my life where it's like the ball go up and somehow it just always finds his hand. That shit is amazing with how he just do that with bad quarterbacks at that. But
Horrible.
I think the real winner, man, is Detroit. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I kind
Oh,
of know
wow, Detroit.
I
Mm-hmm.
kind of know this a little better than most because Darius Smith used to be on the Packers
Mm-hmm.
uh, before he moved away. So and he was a monster. He was a monster with them as well. So now that he's back with Detroit, I think that's a perfect fit to replace Aiden Hutchinson. I don't, he might not be necessarily, he's not as young and he might not be as good as Aiden Hutchinson, but he's going to get to the quarterback. He's going to be just as disruptive. And all they got to do is be able to hold it down on the defensive end. I'm not sure anybody's going to be able to stop them from running the ball, dog. I
Yeah.
have no signs of anybody being able over the last. We going on about a year and a half, 2 years now, where Detroit just run the ball right down people's
Yeah.
throats.
That's what they want to do.
However the fuck they want to do it, they gonna do it.
Yeah,
Outside
son.
game, inside game, and then Amon Rod has got some of the surest hands. Whenever you need to go to him, he gonna be there. Hopefully, Javante Williams figure his life out because he keep getting suspended and doing silly crap off the field. But they just got an offense, man. That's it's built to sustain if as long as the defense holds it down. So I think they the real winners and the losers. Um, I'm actually going a different direction from y'all because I don't think Dallas was really that much in a position to win, regardless of who they picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's true.
I don't. I just don't. I just don't. I don't think there was nobody on the market that was going to make them considerably better. Maybe if they got D Hop, maybe it would have made it maybe a little bit more potent of an offense. But no, I think that the real losers actually for me is San Fran. Everybody keep going back in revisionist history that they've been deep in the playoffs and going to the Super Bowl the last couple of years, 2 out of the last 3 years, but they keep coming up short. And
Yeah.
I think they could have used D Hop more than they let D Hop go to the place that they're probably gonna have to end up going through to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Definitely.
If you want to win a Super Bowl, you probably gonna have to go through Kansas City and or Baltimore. And
Yeah.
I don't feel like San Fran's offense minus Ayuk, who's out for the year, you needed a D Hop to replace him, and you might have been able to get over the hump finally. And I don't think that
Hmm.
rolling back in there with a hobbled CMC. Well, I mean he's healthy for now, but I mean CMC who's come and gone, Debo, who's in and out the lineup, Kittle been in and out the lineup. You needed another playmaker. I think they feel like they're gonna rest on their laurels because they always able to ride CMC to the playoffs. But if I was the 49ers, I would have picked up D Hop in a heartbeat. I don't know what the money situation is. Maybe because they just paid Ayuk. I don't know what the situation is, but they needed him. They really needed a surefire receiver or Deontay Johnson. They should have.
Mm-hmm.
They should have went and got somebody to replace Ayuk because you're
Yeah.
not just going to be able to get past Kansas City and or Baltimore or Detroit without scoring some points. You ain't
Yeah.
just finna hold them to 17 points no more, dog. This is you got to put up some points to beat them
Yeah.
teams. Brock Purdy gonna have to throw some touchdowns, and you need some more receiving help. And I don't think they got enough. Quite honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely agree, man. Hell of a takes, man. Like we said, plenty. I mean, not just during the trade deadline, man. Throughout the season, we got Marshawn Lattimore, like we said, going to the Commanders. You got Devontae Adams to the Jets, D Hop to Kansas City, Amari Cooper to the Buffalo Bills, Deontay Johnson to the Ravens, Mike Williams to Pittsburgh, Preston Smith to Pittsburgh, Darius Smith to the Lions, Khalil Davis to San Francisco, Jonathan Mingo obviously to the Cowboys, Cam Robinson to Minnesota. Tre'Davious White was another one too from the Rounds, man, going to Baltimore. That he should thrive over there. Cam Akers to the Vikings, Khalil Herbert, um, I'm eager to see what he does, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he was finished with with the Bears. I just think he just got started getting outplayed. You know, so
It's a
he's with
reason.
the Bengals right
It's a
now.
reason for that. But
Yeah,
I ain't gonna talk bad about Khalil. I like KB, man. I like him.
yeah,
He played hard for us. But I mean, it was time to move on.
yeah. Time to move on. But without further ado, man, last takes, man. Let's get into this injury report. I'm gonna run them down, man, so we can get up out of here and enjoy the rest of our evening. Hey, so if you got them on your team, man, leaves the players that's already been ruled out, and you have players that's questionable and on IR that's looking to be activated tomorrow. But these are the players as of now, per Adam Scheffler from ESPN, that's already ruled out. Keon Coleman from the Buffalo Bills is out. You got Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts is out. Darius Slayton for the Giants is out. Adam Thielen, I actually had him on. I got him on my IR, man. He was looking to come back this week, but he's taking another week out. Marshawn Lattimore is out for us. Brian Robinson Jr. is out for my Commanders, man. So I'm looking for Austin Eckler and somebody Pittsburgh has been stout on the run defense, but they've been giving up a lot too, you know, these last couple of weeks. So Dak Prescott, he's out obviously. I don't know if you guys heard the news or not. He's opting out of surgery. They said his hamstring actually partially tore off his bone. So I don't know if that can hit. Yeah, I don't know how he's supposed to survive without having surgery. They said it's partially torn off the bone. So I would figure they would have to fuse something back together. Or I mean, your body heals naturally. So yeah, but he's out, and they're saying 6 to 8 weeks. So Cooper Rush is in there like swimwear. I don't look for Dallas to be doing anything.
That effing
Ain't
sucks.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Like Dak said, that effing sucks.
That sucked. That's what he said. He mumbled it, didn't he? The Trey Lance, and they didn't even think twice
Oh,
of
that's
putting Trey Lance
crazy.
in.
I'm about to say that. Yeah, why they starting Cooper Rush over Trey
Yeah,
Lance?
look,
That's
they
crazy.
didn't even think twice about putting Trey Lance in, man. Jerry Jones said, Mike McCarthy, I'm the GM. Start Cooper Rush. That's what he told him. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. But going on, like we said, Dak Prescott is out 6 to 8 weeks. Damian Pierce, man, he came back. He was playing good behind Joe Mixon, but he's out again. So yeah, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the Texans, man, Tank Dell is questionable. They hope Nico Collins come back off of IR. Will Anderson, their good defensive linebacker, he's out too. Like, yeah, Houston, tough sledding right now. And stuff.
Is it a sophomore slump for CJ?
Is it more so that, or is it the injuries that's hurting them?
I
Mm.
mean, we say every year injuries are part of the game.
That's
We
true.
can, you know what I mean? Hell, I was just kind of talking about this with Brock Purdy. I mean, a lot of the times we say, well, a guy needs this, a guy needs that. Well, then what you really saying about it? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? But I mean, I'm like you. I want to chalk this up to injury. I think Nico is. I think with his absence, I think he has established himself as easily a top five receiver in the game, dog. Like this is they took him out and they can't move the ball. So it's
yeah.
like,
And then now Stephon Diggs is out for the season, so you know
yeah,
Dalton Schultz don't even get the looks like he used to anymore. Because they really want to run that ball. Effectively. So yeah, man, I go with you on that. I don't think it's a sophomore slump. I think it's based on more injuries, but you know, like you said, next man up. Then
I
you got
will
other.
say that I'm kind of starting to see like CJ is kind of like, and I don't want to be disrespectful, but CJ is kind of like uh he's like a simple quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not as necessarily as dynamic as a Josh Allen, as a Mahomes, as a obviously nobody is Lamar, but I mean, it's just he doesn't have like a dynamic to his game necessarily.
Yeah,
He's cerebral as hell. He can break down a defense, and you know, uh, I think he likes to go for the big play a lot. I think that's why him and Nico work so much because Nico a big play receiver. But I think we just starting to see some of the holes in his game. He just needs to be a little bit more dynamic. No, he ran a little bit more in college. He don't run at all.
He don't. He don't
run at all in the NFL. And I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to save your body. But I mean, you just gotta want to see a little bit more from CJ. Just got like kind of a simple kind of game to himself.
Yeah.
I just want to see a little bit more dynamic. That's all, man. I ain't gonna call it a slump yet, though.
Yeah, man. Hey, great episode, man. Another one in the books. You guys already know how we do, what we do, when we do it, man. Is always gold. Is always top notch, man. I appreciate you guys, man. NPR, man. Week 10 is here. You guys already know what to do. Plug and play, like I said, each week. Your best players, put your best lineup and put your best foot forward. And try to win you some games, man, because the playoffs is right around the corner. You already know what's at stake. $500, that custom trophy, and you got the rights to brag, talk your shit. You already know. So, yeah, man. If you guys ain't got any more or anything else, any more takes, man, let's go and get up out of here, man. Enjoy the fam, man. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We out.
Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head, I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down.